Day 1041, and what a momentous occasion. So, I was expecting things to be delayed. I mean, from what I was hearing, I was expecting things to be delayed by, at least a day or two, maybe even longer. Some were even saying potentially like up to a week, but that was not the case. We have our 47th president of the, well, I say we, um, not even in the States, mate, not American. But yes, the 47th President of the United States of America has been chosen, and it is none other than the Orange Man. Yes, so um, as I did prophesy, as I did put out there, as I did make mention of, and yes, yeah, I was indeed correct. So yeah, he's in, and already some of the conversations I've had with some people are very interesting. People on both sides of the fence, those who despise him with a passion, and those who think that he's going to be the savior to America, or are just generally very happy with him um, making it back. Uh, I, I mean, yeah, I don't think I care as much as people on either side, to be honest. It's probably why I'm not super fussed. I definitely believe I can see elements to both sides in terms of him just being generally just not a pleasant person who hasn't said pleasant things and definitely hasn't done pleasant things. But also, I think there is a lot to be said, and this is why it's difficult to have people. It's difficult to have conversations with at least certain individuals, just because it's such a emotionally charged thing. You know, again on both sides. Uh, so yeah, it's difficult. Politics is very emotionally charged. Um, but yeah, I think one thing that has to be said, in almost in a way that kind of mirrors the conservatives over here, is that clearly one side of the population, or at least a significant amount, feel let down. Um, so I think there needs to be a lot of soul searching, because it's not enough to say, oh, these people are this, these people are that, and just not engage with them because they're there. They're not going anywhere. They're not disappearing. So you have to try and establish some type of connection, some type of meaningful dialogue, and if needs be, put stuff out there to try and convince them otherwise, convince them that the route they're following is not the right route, because clearly that's, you know well, Democrats are still in power, but they managed to switch from Republicans to Democrats in the last thing, obviously when Biden came in from Trump. So I think if the Democrats want to pull it back, you really have to connect with these people, and you have to address some of their concerns in a meaningful way. And I guess the word that seems to come to mind a lot of the time is immigration, because I noticed that there are certain topics that I think Democrats either just don't engage with, or they skirt around the edges, and I think that could be for a number of reasons, but one of the reasons is I guess they don't want to come off or look a certain way, because of course optics are incredibly important, particularly in politics. And I'm sure if they don't want to appear as coming across racist, then of course it's just going to feed into people who feel a certain way about immigration, and things will just fester and just get worse, like a cut or wound that never gets dealt with. So yeah, it's a complex issue, man. It's a complex issue, but yeah, he's back, and the market started rallying, bruv. Bitcoin has hit all time highs. I think the Dow jumped like 1,000 points. Um, Hate him or love him, say whatever you like about him. The man is clearly good for business, at least. Yeah, in terms of the markets moving in a positive way, which of course I have vested interest in, and many other people do. Arguably, a lot more people, um, uh, kind of involved in investing. So yeah, I'm sure a lot of people would be or are happy about that at least, even if they're not happy about him. So we'll just have to see, man. One thing I will say is I think it's going to be looking a bit peak for Ukraine and Palestine. I'm sure Putin was rubbing his hands together when he heard about Trump getting it. But yeah, let's just wait and see, man. Let's wait and see. Obviously, there's a lot of strong feelings on either side of the fence. But yeah, we're just going to see how this pans out. With regards to work, work was okay today. Nothing too crazy going on. Managed to get quite a bit of work done, which is good. But yeah, just here, just reeling from everything. I'm just getting my popcorn on standby, man, because we're in for an interesting 4 years. And yeah, I'm not even in America. I can't even imagine the atmosphere must be like over stateside now. But as for over here, I'm gonna sit back, relax, grab my popcorn, and hopefully this man can pump my bags. Anyways, it's day 1041. I will catch you tomorrow for day 1042.